this to the 25 before it's all said and done. So after the big play on fourth, here's 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. Oh, great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
Hey, Soko, 11. Go, let's go.
In motion left comes Brown. Now Lawrence. That's going to be caught for Brown's touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns are back within a score. Aubrey good with a PAT. And the lead is down to 4. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They go play action. Mayfield. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And all the way in for the touchdown. Jalen Waddle on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Black Knights will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. And this is turning out to be something to monitor as this game goes along. That's now 3 touchdown catches for him here in this first half alone. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. On the return, it's Xavier Worthy. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Got a man over the middle, Worthy. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And it's 2nd down. They go play action with Lawrence. He's going deep for Brown. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Rayshawn Jenkins picks it off. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35. Well, Charles, you know, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
And with apologies to Dylan Thomas, apparently they're not going to go gently into the half. They're still out there firing haymakers. They took a chance on a deep ball there, but it winds up incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. Mayfield looks to throw. Well, that is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Run.
Throwing. Mayfield. They'll let this go deep for Waddle. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports. A beautiful fake. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Cleveland offense ready to go. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
First down, Cleveland.
They'll run again here with Robinson. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Here's Lawrence to throw. He's going deep for Brown. And that is incomplete. Nearly intercepted. The free safety couldn't quite get his hands around it, and it brings up third down. Now Lawrence. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5. Now Lawrence to throw. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Lawrence. That's complete to Traylon Burks. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
And I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Go, go!
To throw again on second down. Lawrence. Man open is Robinson. Yeah, the Browns are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
Hey, kill! Go, go.
Again, it's Lawrence. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Traylon Burks, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns have got it back to within a score. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
Mayfield to throw it. He'll buy some time right. Finding Waddle crossing the field and bringing it in. And they finally take him down, but not before he reaches the 43. And they rattle off a big one. 41 yards.
The timing was absolutely true as he caught it working across the field. Plenty of space for him to roam, but notice how he keeps his head on a swivel, looking for defenders who may crop up out of nowhere. That turned into a big play.
That's complete to his tight end Freiermuth. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. Breaks through the contact. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Saquon Barkley with career touchdown number 70. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Now the offense will stay out there. They're going to line up and try for two. Mayfield going to try to throw for the two. And he's got it. So the try for two successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. He hits the big target for the two-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, playing the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down.
Easy.
Here's Lawrence. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup.
Short yardage situation, you have to wonder if they thought they were just going to run it inside. But you have to be cognizant of the back slipping out of the backfield trying to find some open space. And that's exactly what he does to the tune of a first down.
Think right. Hey, lion. Go.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. This is caught at the 20. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A big play that time for Cleveland. And even 40 yards. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up first and 10.
Hey, I'm gun.
On play action, Lawrence. Quick slant to Brown. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Marquise Brown, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Browns are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. Kevin Stefanski going to leave the offense out to go for two. Lawrence going to look to throw for it. And this one incomplete. So they went for the two. They don't get it. Still just a two-score game in the third quarter, but they're going to go onside kick here anyway. Oh, and did the Browns get it? I think so, yes.
Well, I guess they felt like they needed something to get them going. Maybe you wait for this type of a play, but they try the onside kick, and it works.
I'm starting to wonder if the analytics coach is starting to get involved in the football nowadays. When you see this type of play made, this type of a risk taken, sometimes there's a different influences going into the head coach's ear.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's second down.
At the 47-yard line.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
And that's a play to applaud because these RPOs, things happen so quickly. And that ball's out of the quarterback's hands fast. He read it and reacted and was there to hit him as the ball arrived at the receiver. Big-time read, big-time play.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
11. Focus, hot. 11.
And before this 4th and 3 play, we're going to get whistles and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down?
Attack. Go.
But to throw again is Lawrence. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Browns with a deficit. They're trailing, but with the football here to start the 4th. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
On red. Here we go.
Lawrence with the handoff to Robinson. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal.
13 left.
Lawrence going to move him around a bit.
30 left. Easy. Read a 24. 13 loop.
Back to throw here. And it's caught. Touchdown, Browns. Bijan Robinson from 3 yards out. And the Browns answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. Aubrey now for the PAT. And the lead is now 2.
Makes the score Browns 36, Black Knights 34.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. A tackle, and he's got an alley. And he's going to wind up bringing this one inside the 45-yard line.
And when you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's the spark that they were looking for. They got it with that big return.
And down to the 41.
Really headed to a short gain on that one, and it almost felt like on that first run, they were trying to just throw the jab at him. So how do you stop the jab? Get closer and smother it, just as they did on that last play.
2nd down and 8. They'll run it again with Barkley. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Defense Offensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
On the very outer edge of field goal range, it would be 56 yards if they got nothing here on third down. Eluding the pressure right. He's got his target. That's complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on first down.
Another try for Barkley. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, third and goal. Now they'll audible to something else.
Hurry, hurry!
And he fires one, but incomplete. Unsuccessful pass on third down, but at least you got 3 points here in your hip pocket.
Yeah, and I would take it from my hip pocket and put it right on the shoe of my kicker and go get those 3 points. This isn't even a discussion to me. This is a chance to take the lead after a good drive. Do it.
So he waited on the sideline for his first chance in the ball game, and it didn't come until the fourth quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Here's first and 10.
Hey, kill! Let's go.
They begin the drive with Robinson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. This offense in good shape. 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning. Here's first and 10. Back to Robinson now on first down. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. Now second down and a few inches. Robinson with another carry. He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
Easy. All right, here we go. Done.
Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's
11.
Here's Lawrence. Rolling to his right. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. Lawrence. That's out wide here for Robinson. And he is going to have the Browns first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. Now a timeout called for by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Back to the ground with Robinson.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
On second down, another shot for Robinson. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
That was second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
30 left.
Throwing now, Lawrence.
Flushed out right.
Checks this one down to Robinson.
He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow, wow.
So the second half comeback is now complete. They have battled from behind, taken the lead, and CD now they just need their defense to stand up here and secure the victory.
And remember, they were trailing by double digits, fought their way back into this one. Now we find out the true definition of a team, don't we? Because one side of the ball just did its job. Now it's time for the other one to take over. Don't let them drive downfield and get the deciding score in what time remains.
And around the goal line, especially on two-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
This is first and 10.
Set. Ping. 180. Watch out.
Here's Baker.
Sliding out of the pocket. He's got him in. Complete. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27.
Just a critical breakdown defensively turns this into a huge play. And now you've got to get up to the ball and get moving.
At the 27-yard line.
Hey, alert 33. What's that?
Mayfield. This is caught by Waddle.
And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Absolutely ideal there. Get a good size play, get out of bounds.
Well, you saw the coaching there. That is taught and it is emphasized. Get out of bounds, understand your situation, as well as just understanding the game.
20. What's that?
Mayfield.
And this ball is caught. It's a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, they're a PAT away from likely getting this thing to overtime.
So that one his fourth touchdown catch of the game, one behind the all-time record of 5.
And now the decision is to go for 2. A gutsy call, and this, in effect, is your ball game right here.
Hurry, hurry! Alert, alert! Alert, alert! What's that?
They'll try and run it in. And he's going to get in for the 2 points. It was an incredibly gutsy call, but they've taken the lead by a point late in the game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Here's first down.
Hey, Rob. Check smash. Check smash. Hey, circle, front. 13, Luke. 11.
Back to throw. Lawrence. That is incomplete.
So after all of this, it comes down to one final play.
And just think of what it's going to be because from this distance, you've got to be prepared for everything. Hook and laterals, tip balls, you name it. A lot of laterals after a catch. Just got to be prepared, stay on your feet defensively, and tackle someone.
He's going to let it fly.
This ball intercepted. Picked up by Marquise Bell. Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And so much for the game-winning 2-minute drive. I think that interception return there pretty much